is USA Extreme Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Wayne Tungsten, and that was the end of Duckman, which brings us back to extreme burlap bagging and back to rookie Rhonda Shear. She's playing her guts out, and when you're in a bag, that can get quite messy. Now, down to the street.
Can't you at least tell me what I'm supposed to do? I'm killing myself in here!
And it's illegal touching. Okay, all right, wait. That might be illegal.
The first period, Rhonda appears to be finally regaining her composure. Now, if she can just avoid another violent run-in with that hydrant, she just may get out of this game alive. More after this. This is USA Extreme Sports. Hello, everyone. Shrugging off a few early bumps and bruises, and scrapes, and one thing that may never heal properly, Rhonda Shear has proved herself a contender. Now, down to the streets.
You're much better now! I have something in my eye, but it's better now! Come on, Steph, no one calls that anymore!
But you can go back to watching Footloose on USA up all night. Watch my motion. Are you crazy?
This is USA Extreme Sports. Hi, Wayne Tungsten here in New York City, where Rhonda Shear is currently still in a burlap bag. And although on the surface, this seems like a cruel sport, burlap bagging actually has many rules that keep it from attaining total barbarism. You just have to know what they are and what the referee looks for. Twaddling, a backwards motion accompanied by inadvertent body noises. Penalty, free kick from referee. Aberration, similar to futzing, only louder. Penalty, free kick from the elderly. Unresponsive groping, self-explanatory. Penalty, poor self-esteem. Delusion, any exclamation denoting escape. Penalty, no escape. Offensive yanking, action is currently undefined, but the ref knows it when he sees it. Penalty, loss of position, often results in being placed in traffic. Combustion in the neutral zone, self-explanatory. Penalty, being in the bag with yourself. Bumpering, hitting a parked car with the head. Penalty, hitting a parked car with the head. Improper gravitation, self-explanatory. Penalty, free kick from referee. Unintentional discharge, anything left on the sidewalk after the player has been there. Penalty, embarrassment. We'll get back to the action after this. This is USA Extreme Sports. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the very first telecast of Extreme Burlap Bagging, starring Rhonda Shear. This is a game of inches, a game of strategy, and a game that carries a prison term of 6 to 10 if the authorities find out.
I swallowed a hair.
Come on, you get moving. Come on.
I swallowed a hair, and I'm not moving till I cough it up.
Don't do that.
Of course, our audience will go back to Footloose on USA up all night.
You can tell Rhonda came to play. She also came to the street to window shop. Funny how a drunken crowd with a burlap bag can change things, isn't it? More after this.
Come on.
This is USA Extreme Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Wayne Tungsten, back again with more of USA Network's Extreme Burlap Bagging. And the lovely and possibly bruised Rhonda Shear has been competing all night in this new extreme sport. Currently, she is ranked number 7 in the world, though not as impressive when you consider that she's the only one to ever play this game. And while there's a break in the action here at Extreme Burlap Bagging, let's take a moment to mention to our viewers that if you're a fan of extreme sports and other events that don't guarantee happy endings, don't forget to stay tuned to USA for all your extreme sports fun. Coming up in future telecasts, face grinding from Las Vegas with many of your Hollywood favorites, shark hunting from Hawaii. You just never know who's on the menu next when many of your favorite stars from the world of sports announcing take the trip of a lifetime. Catharsis like you can't believe with the 3rd Annual Cattle Prod Festival from Houston, Texas. And, of course, those fabulous, fabulous pit bulls, an all-star romp featuring some of your friends from the hit sitcom Three's Company. So while other networks are happy with balls and nets, stay with USA for all your sports needs. Because face it, sometimes regular TV just isn't enough. And we'll get back to burlap bagging after this. This is USA Extreme Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Wayne Tungsten, and we're coming up to the 4th period in Extreme Burlap Bagging. And it will be a revealing moment as we'll get our first look at Rhonda Shear since she started this grueling competition.
That feels so good.
All right, you got 5 more seconds.
5 seconds, I just got out of here.
Then maybe next time you'll train harder.
Train harder for what? You get back to Footloose on USA up all night.
Yes, the good ones always make it look so easy, don't they? From somewhere in New York City, we'll be back with more USA Extreme Sports after this. This is USA Extreme Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Wayne Tungsten with more Extreme Burlap Bagging, the most extreme sport of the 90s yet. This evening's celebrity competition features Rhonda Shear of USA Up All Night. Uh-oh, it looks like her trainer is going for the onside kick. Boy, this is going to hurt. I just hope we can get in close.
Roll yourself up in the ball and cover your mic with all again. Just do it. Come on. You want to win, don't you?
All I want to do now is get out of this bed. If you call that winning, let's get back to Footloose on USA Up all night.
Okay. All right. Don't forget to exhale on contact. All right, everyone, get ready.
I better be getting a decent t-shirt out of
And still, we can't get approval from Amnesty International. You go figure. And at the end of the period, the score remains Rhonda in 4th place with a total score of 451. We'll be back to the action right after this. This is USA Extreme Sports. Hi, Wayne Tungsten here in New York City, where Rhonda Shear is currently still in a burlap bag and making television and sports history all at the same time. What a competitor! And although on the surface, this seems like a cruel sport, burlap bagging actually has many rules that keep it from attaining total barbarism. You just have to know what they are and what the referee looks for. Shunting, an illegal maneuver involving the lips. Penalty, 3 points. Inner thigh rule. Rule used to protect player from self-abuse, usually called in conjunction with illegal touching. Any action involving skin. Penalty, 14 points. Illegal motion. Any forward movement that occurs against your body's will. Penalty, loss of previous points. Encroachment. Getting too close to oneself in a suspicious way. Penalty, 1 point. 3-second violation. Play stoppage for any reason that's not medical. Penalty, placement on hot pavement. Seizure. Self-explanatory. No penalty assessed. Lingering. Same as dawdling. Penalty, free kick from referee. Illegal use of body. Self-explanatory. Penalty, free kick from referee. Futzing. To futz in an unappealing way. Penalty, free kick from referee. We'll get back to the action after this. This is USA Extreme Sports. Hi, Wayne Tungsten here with more of USA's Extreme Burlap Bagging. Let's go down to the street. In the bag, Rhonda Shear. Why? Wrong place, wrong time. Oh, and with that conversion, she just scored right there. She's eligible for the jumper cables. Oh, a rare and gutsy call for a rare and gutsy lady. That's why some call it a game you can't beat with a stick. Well, you can, but you just won't see it in televised play. More of extreme burlap bagging after this. This is USA Extreme Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Wayne Tungsten, and tonight, Extreme Burlap Bagging, starring Rhonda Shear. A game not as popular as, say, the body luge, but a sport that really gets the blood pumping and spurting and dripping. And that spells ratings. Now, down to the street.
All right, I'm Rhonda Shear, USA. I'm all right. And although I can say that this is my favorite sport, it certainly is the kind of exercise where you really shave off a pound and slice them off and burn them off and peel them off.
That's the Benjamin penalty.
Okay, I'm moving. You go back to Footloose on USA. Up all night. Oh, trainer! How am I doing, trainer?
Yeah, very cool.
Oh, and that lingering penalty is going to cost Rhonda dearly. According to the rules, 2 more, and the bag gets moved down to one of New York's many subway platforms. Pray it doesn't come to that. From Sports Central, I'm Wayne Tungsten. This is USA Extreme Sports. Rhonda Shear, a game gal involved in a game she doesn't understand. Hello, everyone. I'm Wayne Tungsten, here with more of USA's Extreme Burlap Bagging, a sport so new that our contestant Rhonda Shear is our first and only athlete to actually try the sport out. Of course, with a new sport comes a whole new set of rules and regulations, most of them made up on the spot. And in the middle of the first period, with a score of 23-14, Rhonda appears to be finally regaining her composure. More after this.